Your life as a night shift worker, the psychological reality. You didn't choose this life. It chose you, filled out your direct deposit form, and started paying you extra to hate the sun. This is the psychological reality of the night shift. Buckle up. Nobody else is awake to catch you if you fall. Your body has one job: keep you alive during the day, shut you down at night. Simple, ancient, non-negotiable. Tonight, you are negotiating with it anyway. You clock in. Your circadian rhythm, the internal clock every cell in your body agreed to 100,000 years ago, files a formal complaint. It does not care about your schedule. It does not care about your bills. It just wants you horizontal. So it starts leaking melatonin into your bloodstream, like a passive-aggressive coworker just following up emails. You are wide awake and somehow already exhausted. This is biological gaslighting. Your body insisting you're fine 1 minute, then trying to shut your eyelids mid-sentence the next. The first sip of your lukewarm energy drink doesn't give you energy. It issues a mild heart attack to your nervous system just to force your eyelids back open. You feel sharp for exactly 11 minutes. Then the crash arrives, like an eviction notice you forgot you signed. This is the caffeine illusion. You're not adding energy. You're borrowing it from future you, who, by the way, already hates you. Somewhere around 2 a.m., your brain gives up prioritizing information correctly. This is sensory gating failure. The mental filter that normally ignores unimportant noise just stops working. Congratulations. You are now fully, obsessively focused on the flickering fluorescent light above aisle 6. Not the inventory, not the customer asking a question. The flicker, the rhythm of the flicker. You could write a dissertation on that flicker. Meanwhile, actual important information slides right past you. Unfiltered, unnoticed, gone. Nothing has actually gone wrong. And yet, your body decides now is the time for an unwarranted cortisol spike. Your heart rate climbs. Your jaw tightens. Some ancient part of your brain is convinced there's a predator nearby, when really, it's just a printer jam. This is your fight or flight system, activated at 3 a.m. for a printer. It doesn't know the difference between a saber-toothed tiger and Comic Sans on a jammed receipt. It just knows it's dark, and dark used to mean death. Someone asks you a simple question: what time do you close? And your brain, that magnificent organ, returns absolutely nothing. This is word retrieval failure. The mental filing cabinet that stores basic vocabulary has been locked, and you, the night shift employee, do not have the key. You know the word. You've known it your whole life. It is right there. It will not come. You settle for pointing at a clock, like a caveman discovering fire. This is the hour nobody warns you about. The hour where the building is empty enough and your mind is tired enough that the big questions start creeping in. Why am I here? What is a Tuesday, really? Is time even real if the only people awake to witness it are you and a vending machine? You're not depressed. You are just extremely chemically unsupervised. Your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for rational thought and good decisions, has clocked out early, leaving your inner monologue completely unattended. The sun comes up. For everyone else, this is hope. For you, it's an insult. Your body sees light and assumes the nightmare is over, that sleep is imminent. It is not. You still have 45 minutes left, and now you're fighting daylight itself just to stay conscious. This is peak biological gaslighting. Your own eyes betray you, sending "wake up, it's morning" signals, while your schedule screams you still have work to do. You drive home through a world that is starting its day while you are ending yours. Joggers, school buses, people holding actual coffee for enjoyment, not survival. You're a ghost moving backward through their timeline. Your reaction time is somewhere between fine and should not legally be operating a vehicle. But here you are, doing it anyway, because the alternative is sleeping in the parking lot. You get home. You close the blackout curtains. You lie down in a dark room while the entire world outside operates in broad daylight. Your body, which spent all night refusing to sleep, is now suddenly, cruelly, ready to sleep, right as your neighbor starts mowing his lawn. This is the night shift, not a schedule, a war of attrition against your own nervous system, one you never actually agreed to fight, but somehow keep showing up for. See you tomorrow night. Same time, same betrayal.